Hello and welcome to the official GORO track guide for Monza. I'm going to show you everything you will have to know, and we will start with the restart zone. The restart zone starts at the timekeeping line, right here. This is where the restart zone starts. You see the timekeeping line. And in the restart zone, the leader can restart a race after a full course yellow or the warm-up lap by shouting or calling green in the Discord voice chat. The restart zone ends here at the last finish line on the straight, here where P1 starts. So coming up for the first chicane, turn 1 and turn 2. The rule here is 2 tires on the curb at all times. So here, something like that, perfectly fine, 2 tires are on the curb, but what is not allowed, and there's no discussion about that, is 2 tires is when you leave with the outside tire the curb, like that for example. Let me position that right here. You have left the curb with the outside tire, and this is an instant note on the cut list and might result in penalties. Here also drive like that. If you want to drive like with the inside tire and the outside tire stuck in between the sausage curb, you can do that. But yeah, don't leave with all 4 tires the curb, over the curb. Curva Grande, nothing really to say. Second chicane, same as on the first chicane. Like that is fine. What is not okay is driving like that. Oh, this is still fine because I'm still on the curb. I have to go more extreme. Here, like that. This is not okay. You have left with the outside tire the curb, and then that's instantly on the cut list. Then same here, not allowed to drive like that. 2 tires on the curb at all times. Less more 1, nothing really to say. Here, straightforward. On the exit you can go as wide as you want. The gravel is happily waiting for you to get stuck in there. Second less more you can use here this light green area, no biggie. On the exit, go as wide as you want. The gravel is still there. Then coming to Ascari. Here, 2 tires on the curb at all times. So like that, perfectly fine, how I just did it. But what is not okay is to drive like that. This is instant, not in the cut list, no discussions. Here on this, if you go with all 4 tires on it, you're losing time instantly. Like, doesn't really make sense to penalize someone here. And also here, just for the sake of it, stay with 2 tires on the tarmac here on this little bend. And here on the last part of Ascari, 2 tires on the tarmac at all times. It's just easier, the curb is way too small for that. Here on the exit, you can go as wide as you want. If you want to use it, use it. If not, then don't. But it's up to you how much you want to use. Parabolica, 2 tires on the tarmac at all times. Because going wider than that will usually cost you time. And it's a longer distance to travel, like the circle around the corners. It has a longer distance, and therefore you're losing time anyway. So like that, perfectly fine to drive like that, because usually you ending up here on this AstroTurf stuff, which is low grip, and you will just slightly slide outwards to the exit, losing your time. And here the pit entry, pretty straightforward. Do not cross here the solid line. Here this one on the bottom of the screen, do not cross that. So like if you want to enter like bed, for example, here in a straight line, instant 10-second penalty, and you have enough time to prepare your entry to the pits. If you exit, straight forward, do not cut the solid white line on the outside. Here, do not cut this, but if you want to drive over here, no one is stopping you, it's not a hazard. So here, if you're exiting the pits, then brake a bit earlier. This is the dirty side of the road and your tires are still cold. So brake a bit earlier and the right side is for you. And do not immediately swap here onto the racing line if there's someone coming up, then the speed differential makes it just confusing. And the one exiting the pits is usually at fault there for going back to the racing line. So make sure that no one is there and then everything is fine. Now for the hot lap, let's hope that this one will be a good one. For the entry of the hot lap, prepare a good entry / good exit here. Entry to the lap, exit for the last corner. Get as much speed in here as you can. So the hot lap begins, you have a bit of free time. Then focus on your braking point. Get the car turned around. Get a good exit. And now here around the Gran, a nice smooth line. Was a good exit here. Here brake again. Guide the car around the curbs. Lost a bit of time on the exit. Here, easy to get the braking wrong. Maintain a smooth line. Oh, I'm going really wide there. Be patient on the throttle of the exit of Turismo 2 or the gravel. I lost so much time there. Coming to Ascari, yeah, and pick your braking point. Nice one. Parabolica, again, pick your braking point. Good entry. And then accelerate out in one flow. Ah, nice. And that was a hot lap around Monza. I hope you enjoyed it and see you on race day.